Here is the 2023 Toyota Tundra Hybrid Crewmax Capstone. The Toyota Tundra got a facelift last year and emerged with a number of improvements. The addition of the hybrid powertrain, improved electronics, and a revised suspension system that provides a significantly better ride are the most prominent changes. In this video, I'll be going over what trims are available with the Toyota Tundra, what safety features you get with this capstone trim, the exterior, the interior, the infotainment system, and the pricing. If you guys are new here, my name is Jason and I do reviews on vehicles here in Canada, so be sure to like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Starting with the different trims you can get when it comes to the Toyota Tundra, there are a bunch of different variations you can get as you see, and some of the trims do have other upgradable packages within them. So there's definitely a Tundra for your needs, and each of these trims will have their own unique features and options, as well as exterior looks and interior looks. Now, as for the safety features you will get with the Tundra capstone trim, this includes the blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert and the panoramic view monitor. Also, since it has the Toyota Safety Sense 2.5, you'll also get the dynamic radar cruise control, right and left turn oncoming pedestrian detection braking, lane tracing assist with enhanced line and road recognition, left turn oncoming vehicle detection and braking, pre-collision system with risk avoidance emergency steering assist, the pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, cyclist detection, and the nighttime pedestrian detection, and finally the sway warning assist. Taking a look at what powers the Tundra, this truck has the 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 hybrid engine. This gives you 437 horsepower and 583 pound-foot of torque, with towing capabilities of about 10,340 pounds, which is for this specific truck when equipped properly. And you do get a payload of about 1,488 pounds. Fuel economy wise, you get 12.7 liters per 100 kilometers in the city and 10.5 liters per 100 kilometers on the highway. The front of the Tundra, you have this bold front end. The bumper area is split up into different sections, and you'll notice the exterior accents are what Toyota calls technical camouflage. There's also the front sensors, along with this aluminum trim that houses the LED fog lamps and has the Tundra lettering. Right above that is the front sensor, and the grille area is massive on this truck with a mixture of gloss black and satin aluminum accents, along with the big Toyota badge with the blue outlining indicating that this is a hybrid. Right under the Toyota logo is the front-facing camera. Also right under the front lights, you do have this venting which is on both sides that adds to the look of the front of the truck. Then there are these unique looking premium triple beam LED headlights. These kind of remind me of a mixture between Chevy and Ram lights. Also on the hood, you do have these non-functional vents with the iForce Max badging on both sides. Coming to the side of the capstone, it definitely has its own look with the nice body lines. Up top, you do get a full panel roof that is standard, and half of the area around the windows has chrome trim. The middle section does have this gloss black decal, which is also on the front pillars. I wish this was paint instead, since this might peel off over time. You also have chrome door handles, and at the bottom is the capstone badging with the aluminum trim. Also, the capstone comes with the power side steps, which is always nice to have. The side mirrors are in black and have the turn signal and this separate section of the two mirrors, along with the light in the corner, and these are also power extendable. Under the side mirrors, you'll notice that there are cameras, which I'll show you once we go inside. Then are these sleek looking 22-inch aluminum alloy wheels with the granite and aluminum sections. Also, the bed on the capstones is a tiny bit small compared to its competition, which this is a 5.5 foot bed. Coming around back, you have more of the bold features just like the front. At the bottom, the bumper is in body color and gray with the power bed step, along with the rear sensors and the hitch there in the middle. Above are the reverse lights and towing outlets by the plate. On the tailgate is the chrome 4x4 and Tundra badging, and you have the chrome tailgate handle with the Toyota lettering. There's also the rear light and backup camera here, and just like the front, the rear lights are also LED and just as unique. Plus, I like how they have these 3 vertical sections. And something cool on this truck is how you open the tailgate. Now, you can either use the traditional tailgate handle, or you can press this button that is built into the taillight. And it not only opens the tailgate, but also pops out the bed step automatically, which I think is pretty clever. And when you close the tailgate, the bed step also retracts. But back here in the bed, this truck did get the bed extender, and this has the composite bed instead of the spray and bed liner. Also, there are these 4 adjustable tie-down hooks, the bed lighting, and a 400-watt power outlet. Another thing that I found nice on the Tundra is that there's another button next to the tailgate, one which actually locks the truck from back here. The rear glass does open up fully, which I think is better than just having that small little window in the middle. And up at the top is camera here. Coming into the rear, right off the bat, you're going to notice the black and white Panda interior, which, don't get me wrong, this looks very clean on this. At the bottom, there's some decent space and space for 2 water bottles. Next to that is the speaker in satin aluminum with the nice designing on this as well. In the middle of the door, this has a bit more storage space. The door handle area has the white leather and this open wood trim. The top half is even more white leather, and also there's the window shades in the back here. As for the rear seats, these are super comfy, and these are actually called semi-aniline leather seats. Even the designing stands out on these, and these are perforated seats, meaning not only are they heated but also ventilated. In the middle section will be the cup holders, and lifting up the rear seats, there's no storage down here since this is where the hybrid battery sits. It would have been nice to have some extra space under the seats. Behind the driver and passenger seats, the headrests remind me of a helmet visor with the black and white, but back here you do have the mat pockets for that additional small storage. And on the rear console are more cup holders and chrome trim, along with the venting, heated and vented seat buttons, USB ports, and a 120 volt outlet. Coming to the front of the capstone, it's just like the rear, and there are the usual window and side mirror controls along with the driver memory seat buttons. As for the front seats, these are just like the rear, and they're both heated and vented. With the capstone trim, this is the only interior color you can get. There are other colors available, but you will have to pick another trim for that. The front seats are also power adjustable, and the driver's side has this leg extension for even more comfort. Underneath are just the pedals and hood latch release. Above are a bunch of buttons. So starting from the bottom row, you have the power side step controls, heated steering wheel, 120 volt power on and off, side mirror lights, and the side mirror extender buttons. And just by pressing the side mirror extender button, your mirror just easily extends without you having to just press and hold the button and sit there. And if you press the button again, this retracts both of the mirrors. The row above this has the rear light, auto high beam, gas cap release, trip, and the rear parking sensor buttons. Plus, the steering wheel is power adjustable. Entering inside the truck, you have grab handles on the front pillars along with speakers. The dashboard is covered in hard and soft material, and the capstone trim comes with the heads-up display, which is always nice to have. Then is this super clear and responsive fully digital cluster area that looks pretty unique with the graphics. On the left side of it, you can go through different menus of the truck. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather and is heated like I mentioned. Also, the steering wheel at the bottom and the sides has more satin aluminum trim. The left side will have the cluster controls, phone, volume, and Bluetooth controls. The other side has the cruise control, adaptive cruise control, lane keep, and media controls. Behind will be the lighting controls and the wiper controls. The center armrest is pretty sweet. It has more white leather and wood trim, and you have this storage space in this open area. You can even open this wood section here for more storage, or you can slide this back for quick access for the deeper storage space. But if you open this whole thing up, it gives you some good storage room along with the USB ports. On the center console area, you do have the 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low settings. Also the different drive modes, which also changes on the cluster as well, and the tow haul mode button. Then is the shifter, which is wrapped in leather. Next to that is more wood trim, and opening these up will have the cup holders for the front. You also get a wireless charging pad, and also up here is the electronic parking brake and the auto hold button. Now next to the steering wheel will be your trailer brake controller. Then you've got these toggles as well. So the first one is the trailer backup guide. Next to that is the camera button, which I'll show you in a second. Then the traction control and the hazards. Above this are the temperature controls and the front heated and vented seat buttons, and a USB port on the right side. Then you've got this tablet-like touchscreen, which is set up perfectly in the Tundra. And this is the same system across Toyota's lineup, plus it's very easy to use. You have this map section area that you do have to subscribe to, but you can also use your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for that. Then is the music section for the radio and whatnot. Next will be the phone pairing section. Then is the vehicle section, which shows you some information about your truck. Finally is the settings section, which you can further fine-tune other settings of the Tundra. And like I mentioned about the camera button, once you go ahead and press that, you have all sorts of different angles, and you can even see the side mirrors at the bottom here. So driving this and parking this becomes very easy. Also on the dashboard, at the top behind the screen, you will have some small space and a 12-volt outlet. Up top is the mirror, but this also turns into a digital mirror, which I definitely prefer. And you've also got the interior lights, SOS, sunshade, sunroof, and rear glass window controls. And by pressing the rear glass window button, the whole thing opens up. Plus, you've got the full panel roof like I was mentioning. Here's the key fob and what it looks like for the Tundra. Now coming around to the passenger side, the dashboard is also black and white and has the wood trim. You've got this strip of gloss black that says Capstone and does illuminate at night. Other than that, you've just got the usual glove compartment for storage. Now there was no window sticker for this Toyota Tundra Capstone, but this does start from about $90,900 Canadian, and this may be minus any dealer discounts and manufacturing rebates if they're being offered. Well, that does it for the review on this 2023 Toyota Tundra Hybrid Crewmax Capstone. Let me know what you think of this truck. Do you love it or do you hate it?